7 years is a long time to be in business. And when I say long in this climate, that's commendable. I want to thank Jerry for this opportunity to come in and just share a couple of things with y'all, which I know will actually help y'all on that road to making it not just 7, but 70. One of the first things I want to talk to you about is the fact that you are worth more than you know. You are worth more than you know. If I were to ask anybody in this room, is there somebody in here that you admire? How many people would raise their hand? Okay? Is that person in the room tonight?
Oh, yes.
Have you had an opportunity to tell them just how much you admire them? Have you taken the time to let them know what they mean to you? I was speaking at a company a couple of years ago, and I actually had them to point somebody out and tell them what they thought of them. And they were surprised that somebody thought of them just that much. You never know who's watching you and what they appreciate about you. What you consider to be common, they look at it as extraordinary. Some of you are new to the company. Some of you have been here since the start. But I don't care who you all have something to add. Somebody that starts next week, next month, to you, to them, you're the expert. Because you know more than they do. I was sharing with the company one time about growth and how important it was for them to grow. I asked them, I said, look, do you have a potted plant? He said, no, but I can get one. So when I showed up and I talked at their company, I took the plant and I sat it on the table. And I said that this plant can only grow as large as its root system, which is confined by the pot. But if you take it out of the pot and put it in the ground, there's an opportunity for it to grow and be as large and tall as it needs to be. Now, here's a fun fact. Trees don't grow in the summertime. They don't grow in the spring. Trees grow in the winter. The reason they grow in the winter is because there's not enough moisture in the soil. Their roots have to stretch and go a little further to get more nutrients. It shows up in the spring. It shows up in the summer, but growth happens in the winter. Right now, you have an opportunity to grow. You have an opportunity to get the skills you need in order to become a better company. You have a chance to actually hire or get people to come onto the company that can take you to the next level. But it's understanding when growth occurs. Some of the people want to show up for the harvest, but they don't want to be there for the seed time. And a lot of you have put in years and time of working at this company that has gotten to where it is right now. But can you imagine? Imagine if you were to duplicate yourself. If you were to clone yourself, if you had 2 of you, how much more could the company grow? Looking for people that have the same mindset that you do, that have the same work ethic that you do, and inviting them to come on board to help grow the company. I was talking to Jerry about, it's not just about the numbers. It's not just about how much money you make. When I look in this room, I see families. I see homes. I see vehicles being paid for. I see children being put through college because of the work that y'all are doing. So this company is not just about making a dollar, it's about making a difference. And each and every one of you have a part in that. You have a part in that. Never take that for granted. Never take the impact and the influence that you have. And I don't care how old you are. There's some of you in this room that have just started off, but you're young, but you're hungry. And you're actually encouraging the older guys to step up. You're encouraging them to say, hey, look, if I don't keep up with this guy, I'm going to be out the door. But then there are those who are older, who are seasoned, who have wisdom, not just for the business, but even for life. Because all of us, we're not just an employee. We're a person. Oftentimes we run into situations where we need advice and we need somebody to come alongside and help us. And I'll be honest with you. I tell people this all the time. You need to find somebody who is disconnected from your situation that you can talk to. Someone who don't know all the players, who don't know all the names, who's not trying to figure it out, but they're really willing to help you to get to a better place. Those kind of relationships can be built right here in the company. This guy asked me, he said, if you had to put these in order, which one would be the best one? Is it the customers first? Is it the companies first? Or is it the employee that are first? I said it was the employee, and he said you're right. Because if the employees aren't first, you don't have a company for the customers to come to. But if you take care of the employees take care of the customers take care of the company. And so we all have a chance to pour into each other. We're not always going to be where it is we want to be, but we have an opportunity to make a difference to the person next to us. But that means that we have to pay attention. That means we have to be sensitive enough to actually see it. Is everything okay? And I'm not saying get in everybody's face. I'm not saying that. But you can tell when something is off. You can tell when someone's not acting right, and you can tell when something is wrong. My thing is this. If they are having issues, it can affect the company. It can affect your money. So let's help take care of each other. Because as we do that, if we take care of each other, we can take care of the customers. And if we take care of the customers, we'll take care of the company. And we'll be able to grow and actually become a better organization. We all have an opportunity here to make a difference. We all have an opportunity to change the way people live, where they live, what they drive. But the question is, are we going to do it? And I believe you are 7 years. You know how many companies fail within the first 5 years? It says a lot. It says a lot about your commitment to doing a better job, your commitment to helping your customers. And I just want to encourage each and every one of you, have a chance to change this community. Wherever you live, wherever you stay, you have a chance to make a difference. There are young people that are looking up to you. And I'm going to close with this. I tell people all the time, somebody's waiting on you. You. When I show up, they tune me out. They turn me off because he can't relate to me. I don't understand. We didn't come from the same area. But when you show up, when you talk, they listen. All of us have an opportunity to make a difference in the world in which we live, in our community. But if you don't see that, we let it go by the wayside. I live by one simple motto: to whom much is given, much is required. But I think that a lot of people don't understand what they've been given, so they don't see the requirements. My goal is to help everybody understand that they have something to offer. And because of that, it's valuable. Seeing your value and seeing what value your value brings. That's what this company has done for the past 7 years. You bring value to your customers, but you also bring value to each other. So with that being said, I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas, and I want to thank Jerry for allowing me the opportunity to come out and talk. Thank you.
Heal. Help Elevate and Learn is a personal discovery guide to healing your inner child. This book has been years in the making, and Saucony recently realized that introducing you to yourself would not be complete without the introduction to your inner child. So many of us have been fighting our inner child, pacifying our inner child, or even worse, ignoring our inner child. Saucony wants to walk you through the process of making peace with your inner child to help you develop into a person who can thrive in any environment, and then teach others to do the same. Pre-order Heal, and get the audiobook version free.